All right, let's do this one more time. This is gonna be my last part to the video. I don't know how long this is gonna cut off, but just like I said about the young man who shot up Charleston, South Carolina, it's like these kids are born breed to KKK families, and some of the times, when it's like that, you can't control a child once it's like that. You can control a child to do the right thing, but you don't even know if it is initiated that those children aren't even doing that. And it's a damn shame that in America, people don't see it that way. People don't see that some of these families can be KKK. I think that teachers should do home visits more often to see whether it's black, Asian, Spanish, white, Dominican, Republican, because the Afro Latinos and stuff like that. I think that they should put a lot of things in place because to see where these kids' heads are. So, because a lot of times when children take their problems to school, it's because it's something in the home going on or something in school is not matching up. And that's when they get a gun. Because, like I said, I don't want to hear about, oh, they have a mental state, this and that. You have to help these kids before it get too far. Because if you don't, these children is going to fall by the waistline. I'm telling you. And it's like these children are born breed bloodline. When I say bloodline, it's like most of them are actually born that way. I mean, born up and breeded. And let me tell y'all something. We all know that racism, when a child comes out, they don't know anything about birth. When they born, they don't know anything about racism. They don't. You have to, racism is not born. You're not born being racist. It's taught. You feel me? It's taught. Um, the KKKs, they have problems with the way our skin color is. Whether we're light-skinned, fair-skinned, light-skinned like myself, or darker, or brown, they have very, they have problems with that because they realized that a black man was the first thing that emerged on earth. And I'm not going to get into that. That's something I'm not going to get into because everybody going to argue. And, I know we're living in a racial world, but this has got something to do with why these kids are shooting these schools up. We're talking about their parents and why their parents are not raising them in the correct light. That's what we're talking about. And most of them children are white. And they're not, and most of these kids are coming from KKK backgrounds, or they're just crazy ass white kids and they're being bullied in school. I said in the beginning, it could be either or. But in what American history will it be a black child? You have to really think about that because I think it should be more than one counselor in school. It should be a counselor. When I was in school, it was like high school had a couple of counselors that was for each grade. I went to DC school, so it had counselors, guiding counselors, but they need more therapists. And see, they just sit there. They need to have more in place. They need to have some type of police class, some type of domestic violence class. You know what I think schools should do? They should have a class on. They're gonna have to have a class on this. Schools that get, violence within the schools. They should have a class like that. Case of someone trying to target the school or anything like that. They should make sure that they have classes on how to be safety and things like that. More security. 2 and 3 polices maybe a day come in there and stake out in front of the buildings to make sure that the school is well put together, because these schools going to need all that they can get. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come to a point where teachers going to have their own guns. And I know, crazy as this may sound, and I hope I won't get in trouble for saying it, but it's going to have to come to a time where everybody in the minute is going to have to take a self-defense class. because we're living in America with just psychopathic people. You feel me? So that's my take on that for real. And here's my thing. You're only hearing that it's black, I mean not blacks, white people. You're not hearing that it's black dudes in America. Of course, they throw it out there, say black boys rob people, stab people, kill. That's everybody. That's anybody in this world that's target crime. But before this video cut off, that's my take on the school shootings, man. And my heart goes out to anyone who's affected by those situations. And those children was innocent and they didn't deserve that. My heart goes out to the families, whether the children was shot white. I don't care what color the kids was, they were kids. You know, we are human beings. No one should be dying by the hands of any kind of violence. But I'm telling you, in the hood, in the ghetto, wasn't no school shootings going to happen, because I'm going to tell you something. With the hoods I come from, the neighborhoods I come from, they got that shit locked down. I'm going to just leave it on that, and I'm going to leave that alone. I'm from D.C., and I'm going to leave that one alone. But I think those out of town and out of state schools need to really pay attention and really need to have security guided. So the next time none of this would happen. Just like the Sandy Hook Elementary School and all the rest of that shit happened. It shouldn't have never happened. So, yep, I mean, that's about it. And, Roseanne has been stripped from her ABC show. If anybody know the 80s kids, know anything about 90s kids too, know anything about the Roseanne show, you would know that Roseanne had took it off 21 years ago. I remember when Roseanne show first came out, and I was living in Hyattsville, Maryland. And I don't think I was ever in a choir group back then. I don't even think I was in a group. I wasn't on the DC side at that time. I was just in Prince George's County at that time. Her show got canceled from making a racial slur, calling, I don't know the lady name, calling someone an ape. Here's my thing with Roseanne. Roseanne has always been funny, and we the people have allowed Roseanne, we've overlooked Roseanne as a white woman. We've always looked at Roseanne as a comedian, a funny white woman comedian with black tendencies. And here's my thing. We allow some of the white people who act black or come around to act black, we allow them to express themselves, be funny, and they enjoy the enjoyment of, we enjoy their side and they enjoy our side. Especially if they're not racist, we enjoy their company. And we go out, hang out, because some of my friends are white. They call me and say, what you doing, how you doing, this and that and that and that. And you trust them, believe me, you think they're black. But I don't think that she meant any harm. It's a political party. It's a politic party. And they're all going through so much. And not Roseanne. Many years ago, Paula Deen said something, and it ate her ass up and bit her in the butt, a racial thing, and they stripped Paula Deen from everything. She don't even have most of her stuff on Food Network anymore. And Paula Deen is a hell of a cook, like my damn self. I just don't make cooking videos, but I can cook my ass off. They stripped her from everything. And people got to understand, when you're growing up in a world where you have people who deal with black people, but they will slip up and say something that they didn't mean any harm. I really don't think, not Oprah, shit. I really don't think that Roseanne meant any harm. I just think that she got a little too comfortable and the joke went out a spiral. If you look at her tweets, she didn't mean what she said. If you look at the tweets, you have to really look at her tweets, because I follow Roseanne. So I look at her stuff, and I'm really, truly sorry that had happened. It doesn't make me look at her any different, because I know they slipped up. And the media would try to portray you as the bad guy. Look at the media gonna do to me. Once things get too popular, they're gonna talk bad about me. They're gonna make up a whole bunch of lies. So she got 4 kids. Where's the dads? This and that. You don't know anything about me. All you know is what I tell you. So when you go searching on the streets, that's just a bitch ass motherfucker. Allow me to introduce my motherfucking self. I'll tell you myself. I had some fuck ups. Yeah, what? Most of my kids' dads were drug dealers back in the days, and da 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 da, and this and that. You can't tell me nothing about my past. My past is just a female trying to make it and feed her babies. Anyway, so yeah, that's my whole take on every damn thing. And Tierra Marie is bringing a lawsuit against 50 Cent. Morgan Freeman. Whoo, boy, I told y'all, if Bill Cosby wasn't going to be the last one, damn, they're coming after our black people, man. And we got to be strong, man. Whoo. Sound like the masses, and here's my thing, and how they say, it sound like the masses are trying to control someone. Somebody sound like they ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna say ritual, but you know, I said ritual. Did I say rituals? Damn. Anyway, maybe they just want to strip a black man, because that's what Hollywood does in most cases. They do that to black men in Hollywood. It's to destroy us as black women. And then when we slip up with a sex tape, it makes us look like we degraded ourselves, when it could have just been to our boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm coming out with a video called Mean Man. Mean Man, or I'll make up a topic. I got topics, because I don't like to take everybody's topic. I like to do my thing. Maybe that's why my videos are different. But anyway, I love y'all. Subscribe my channel. Make sure you hit that bell, and let me know what you think. And to all my followers, I love y'all. I fucks with y'all. Y'all my family. Y'all been rocking with me since this channel. And make sure, enjoy your day. And don't do nothing I would do. God bless.